All right, welcome back again. This will be video 5. Video 4 is uploading to YouTube right now, but it's off the GoPro. So, all right, last time we left it with needing to do some filing work, trying to preserve these ridges, which I'll need to use this for, or a smaller one. But filing is going to be the name of the game for this video. So if you're really not into that, then you could probably skip. Although I may need to, I just noticed this here, I may need to take that down a little bit. So I guess I was wrong. There we go. Okay. Not that that would have been a deal breaker. I kind of want to get rid of this. I think I'll use the file for that though. That should be good enough for that. All right, let me go grab that file because I totally forgot to do it, and take my damn glasses off because my eyes are getting old. All right. So here we go. Much coarser file than the last one. I'll have to be careful around these areas here because I don't want to use a flat file for that with hard edges here. Now I will be using a hard edge file for this, but it's going to be a little bit different, right? Different thing. So let's just go ahead. I have to be very deliberate with what I'm doing in some of these areas. So there's not going to be a lot of sawing back and forth motion in those areas. Here, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's just hard to see, but you can see the pattern of the file on the wood right here. And I gotta be careful. If I didn't have so much material to remove that I wanted to remove with this coarse of a file, I wouldn't be using it because those edges can make a lot more work for me if I miss. And there's a lot of this wood that isn't terribly level. It's not supposed to be, remember? Little dips here, little dips here. I do kind of have to be careful over here because I don't know about in this case so much, but sometimes the wood there'll be a little edge here, and if you don't see it, it can get caught and you can rip it out. You can do the same thing with a chisel, and so I don't remember having that issue here. So I'm just gonna kind of hope it doesn't do that. It doesn't look like it did, so that's good. Didn't take that down. Let's just go ahead and do that. All right. I did. Thanks. All right, compared to the amount of dust from the last file, it's pretty obvious that's removing stuff at a much greater rate. Now this wood isn't really true to how it would look right now. I'd have to rinse it off because it's going to fill the pores and grooves to an extent. All right, so a little bit more uniform. I can still use more of that back here, I think, but really I'm just looking to make like it exposes this ridge here. I should probably just go ahead and take out. Oh hell, I just took my gaze off of it and okay. I mean, we haven't really done a whole lot of work here in the back, so there's going to need to be more stuff done there, but I mean, nothing major shaping wise. Just smoothing efforts, really. I don't know if you could tell here, but remember I was talking about the scrapers. Some people use scrapers instead of sandpaper. I don't know if you could tell here, but with just using the chisel alone, the texture difference makes it look much smoother automatically than using this file. And part of that actually was on purpose, because the pattern is going to reveal stuff that's easy to miss. The scrapers kind of do a similar thing. It scrapes the wood off. Basically, it acts like a chisel, really. It just takes off the top layer, and it depends on the shape of the scraper itself. Some of them are flat, some of them are rounded. Some of them look like horseshoe shapes on them. Go. So yeah, that coarse file really does show the pattern of the file itself. Really helps show some of the areas that need to be taken down that otherwise it's easy to miss, right? I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this area just a little bit raised. If I do that though, it makes me want to do it on the same side over here, but I don't think I will. Take it off just super small amounts here. I mean, I could hear some people arguing that this really isn't necessary, and that might be true, but it seems to help my process. All right, I think I can use the smaller files from now on. The general shape is good. The differences, unless I want them there, are still there, are good. They aren't overpronounced, I don't think. I also have to be careful to keep that. Actually, I have a round file that's literally like a circle, and it acts similar to this, but it's super coarse. So I've been debating on whether or not I want to use it here, and I don't think I do. So here, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm trying to use the same portions of the file to make it a little bit more uniform. There's no getting around that I'm going to have to use these smaller files here to really finally shape and smooth it. But I do want to kind of make it as uniform as I can. Like here, for example, you can see where it isn't, but I'll probably, I don't know, let's try to go ahead and do that, but add just a little bit of pressure to that section. That's better. But it could just be this is so pronounced that it makes this look like it also is, because when I turn it this way, it doesn't seem like it really sticks out, but it looks like it does from here, and I think it's just the grain. So let me just go ahead and okay, let's take a look at that. Smoother than it looks. I think that's the same issue there. I do kind of wish this was a little deeper. Not much though. Let's see what we can do. Let's use this smaller one here. See, told you about Hawaiian tools. So I just used this on that first wand less than a week ago, and it's already rusting. If you can see it there where it's been used. Now I haven't sharpened it. I haven't done anything with it. I just used it. That's all I did, and it's already rusting. So I know they're cheap, but still, Hawaii is not kind to tools. Even the dry parts. Right. Ooh, I gotta watch that nail. I think it's okay. It's not thin. Just a little bit. I want to make that just a little bit steeper. Just not a lot. Okay. I don't think I want to go much deeper than that with it. Not bad. I mean, I'll have to use the little file to clean that up. That's fine. All right, let's rock. All right, so you remember that I want those ridges there, right? So I'm kind of playing with a little bit of fire here, but I have to get into there and level out these areas a little bit more. At least make them more uniform. They don't have to be flat because I don't want that either. This just seems like the easiest way because I can always re-add that in there, those little ridges in there, now that I know that I want them. But it would be extra work. Makes me nervous. Yeah, there's even rust in the files. Not the same brand. Okay. All right, let me grab another file. What's my time here? 19 up. Okay, well that's gonna be it for this video then. We're still gonna need to do some serious sanding on here. I still need to use these smaller files, and I actually want to use a finer file than just that one to go over some of these areas, preferably a smaller one than that. And then we'll go from there. Because at this point, we're getting close to just needing to sand and smooth things out that way. We still have to do the shaping of the nail here, which actually isn't going to be too hard, I don't think. I'm not really going to cut much out of here because it'll continue to weaken it. And I mean, it's pretty sturdy, and I'm kind of inclined to keep it that way because it doesn't really detract from it. I'll just kind of take a little bit out of the insides, make the edges look a little bit cleaner, like you would expect, at least visually, a nail to look like from the side. It's pretty rough right here. Oh, it's because I didn't want to destroy the ridge. That's right. That's right. That's right. My bad. Okay. All right. That'll be it for video 5, and then a little bit more filing here, and then we'll probably do the filing, probably do some sanding, and do the nail stuff maybe in the last one right before, when I have the rest of the one finished, because that's really what people are going to be wanting to be interested in. So I'll probably do it that way, and that should work out just fine. So, all right, see you on the flip side.